Let's bring in Tash Trent now. She's a youth worker at Human Rights Focus and has been holding a knife crime workshop for young people just today in Tottenham in North London. Natasha, welcome to you. I know that we're going to move on to what you've been talking to young people about very shortly. But first of all, I want to ask you about President Trump's comments. He's describing hospitals in London like war zones because of knife crime. I'm just interested in your perspective on that.
Well, I think that, to be honest, we have to think about whether exaggeration is being, used in certain comments that have been made. We're not trying to get any political scores here. A war zone in the hospitals, the situation is not like that here.
But there has been a rise, hasn't there, in knife crime, and you do very important work to address it. How would you explain the recent rise in knife crime, particularly amongst young people?
I'd say environmental factors are a big factor in all of this, and also belief systems. So opportunities, young people need a voice, young people need, if you look at what happened in Scotland, treating it as a public health issue, there's been declines there because they've had access to housing, employment, training, stuff like that. So I'd say that the rise is because of belief system, but also massively the environmental factors that we don't have any control over. We need more opportunities for the youth. We need more love in the community.
We were waiting to speak to you because I think you were doing this workshop just this afternoon. What were the sort of things coming up? What were young people saying to you?
Young people were saying to me that some of the acts that they're carrying out, they don't actually know that it's causing such a catastrophe at the time. They're just in survival mode, just doing what they feel they need to do. In layman terms, dog eat dog. They've also said that they want more opportunities. There's stuff like being in certain neighbourhoods that can have an effect. And they really want a voice. They really want to be heard, especially the BME community. So they're saying that they're aware of what is happening.
Okay, but
and they really do want solutions. They really want answers.
Do they have any idea what those solutions might be? You say they want to have a voice. What would they want us to hear?
They want you to hear that they want more opportunities. They say certain, investments are not being given to them. Things are being closed down, and they want investment into the community.
So it's an economic. Do you think it's an economic problem rather than a social one?
I think it's both. There's social pressures. They say that there's lots of stuff going on with social media as well that are perpetuating the situation. So I definitely say it's a problem with both factors that you mentioned.
Tell us more about the social media aspect to this.
Well, what was mentioned in the workshop was that these days stuff can go viral very, very quickly, and that can be a catalyst to altercations. If someone responds to something on social media, within seconds, that can be passed around the whole world or passed around a community. So they're saying that that's a major problem because they say that they feel that they need to be a certain way, they need to keep up a certain persona on social media, and that's having a strain on them.
We've done a lot of interviews about this over the last few months, and I remember speaking to one hospital consultant who said that kids are being admitted into hospital with stab wounds, but they're actually wearing stab vests anyway, so they're going out almost in the expectation that they may get stabbed. Does that ring true with what you're seeing?
What you said is so sad. It does ring true with me because I've heard a lot of information that people feel that they need to defend themselves. So that does ring true for me, that people may be doing things to protect themselves. But at the same time, we need to be thinking about what we need to do to help them. Like, people shouldn't feel that they need to go out and be wearing protective vests. That's a very critical situation to be in. People are scared. People are running away.
Natasha Trent, very important work that you're doing. Good luck to you. Thank you very much for your time today on Sky.
Thank you. Thank you.